What's happening, people? Welcome back to another episode on my single player world. What is that behind me? I think I talked about this in the last episode. We have plenty of resources we have yet to fortune up. So what we're going to do to start this episode is actually grab our fortune pickaxe, which does not have netherite on it just yet, but we plan on doing that. I'm going to go to the top here. We're going to mine this up. If you guys want to make a guessing game out of this, then so be it. Anyways, I'm going to get mining and get all of the goodies. And I realized while I'm mining this, it's probably a good idea to use the XP on my mending tools to kind of repair them. So I'm also going to do that. And that took all day. And we got a bunch of coal here, not to mention other stuff too. Over a shulker box worth of stuff. This is a crazy amount of resources, and I'm actually going to put this all back in to the base. Not only did we get a bunch of resources, all of our armor and tools are healed up except for our bow here because it's not mending. But look at this. It does feel great to get all your tools freshly enchanted. Not a single dent in any of these. I meant to say, freshly repaired. But I'm going to store all of this into our storage here, which we definitely do not have enough coal here, which will probably disperse evenly among all these furnaces and then also the smelters on both sides. So I'm going to do that real quick, and we're going to get into the fun stuff for this episode. Now, another thing I wanted to show off real quick was actually out here. As you can see, I've been expanding this area quite a bit, and I've been doing that using actually just netherrack here. Also something cool, I've replaced this little water puddle here. I replaced it with, what did I just pick up, an arrow? Anyways, like I was trying to say, I replaced it with lava, which I thought was kind of cool. And where I got that lava from, ooh, ouch, I drained this entire lava lake out near our village here. By the way, it's kind of turned into an iron golem farm. We have plenty of golems here, and then they're all spread across out this area too. So it's something we're going to have to take care of. But if we get a nice little view from up here, this took like a whole shulker box worth of netherrack just to cover this area. It's going to take so much of this to get this going. Now, this doesn't spread like normal grass. Usually if you have plain dirt next to grass, it'll spread and grow on its own. For this here, we're going to have to get lots of bones. Reason being is that I need to bone meal each individual plot right here. And it is a process, I tell you what. So like the first part of this, I just mined out some of the nether. It's kind of tedious to do. So I'm going to try out the bone meal stuff for a bit, because the reason being is we have that farm over there. We like getting gunpowder, and also getting netherrack is easy because we could get it while mining out ancient debris. So I think we're going to do this, this sort of strategy for the time being. And maybe eventually we'll switch things up. This is a gradual thing that I'm doing off camera, but I just kind of wanted to show you what the process is like here. And again, it's very resource intense, but I think in the end it's going to be well worth it. So as we expand out this little nether oasis type deal here in the overworld, yeah, you know why and how we're doing it. This little thing, you guys are probably wondering what this is. Wow, that hurt kind of a bit. So I'm trying to make a basalt generator. How we do this is if we open up, ooh, wrong one. This side right here, you're gonna see blue ice. How we got that blue ice, funny story. We made an ice farm, a temporary one in the mountains. I'll show you in just a bit. But right here, I'm trying to get this to work, but I basically messed up the redstone. So I'm going to have to fix it. But, it sort of works. I did something wrong. I could fix it. It's a pretty easy one. But anyways, I want to show you the ice farm real quick, just so I'm not hiding anything from you guys. And as you can see, here's our village right here. If we keep going this way and fly just for a bit, we're going to be able to find it. And if I just go a couple more rockets worth, I think one more rocket, and we're going to be right there. I think it's right on this mountain. Yep, perfect. So I created a little AFK area here. And I literally just dug out a little ice tray. So I'd AFK up in this little slot right here and wait for ice to form. And then I'd have the replenishing water streams underneath a layer of stone. So very, very simple stuff. Very easy to make. And I just AFK'd here for a bit. And yeah, until I can make some blue ice, which I believe takes 27 regular ice. Because you need 9 packed ice for it. And you need 9 regular ice to make packed ice. So it was quite the adventure there, to say the least. But we got it done. But before I get sidetracked, the reason why I want this basalt is to line out paths in this area. So it's going to be a very important way to do it. So I might need to make some sort of basalt generator. But yeah, in case you guys are wondering, why is there this random redstone blob here? I'm experimenting. So let me have my way. If you guys have links to good, what is it? To good basalt generators you have found, let me know. By the time this probably airs, I'm probably well on my way to trying to find something. But anyways, this isn't even close to what we're doing today. I was just kind of chatting, sharing my thoughts with this world with you guys. I actually have a couple of projects I want to take care of. So say hello to our mob grinder here, which has been hard at work. I actually just disabled it. Reason being is that we're going to be doing some work down here, getting tons and tons of drops here. And tons of gunpowder too, by the way. I think I AFK'd like 30 minutes. That's another, what is that, 8 stacks of gunpowder, which is great. However, I need to fix the sorting system here. So that's what we're going to kind of work on. That's going to be our main little project here. First things first, I'm going to be adding in more hoppers here to kind of collect more, you know, drops. In addition to that, I'm also going to be obviously after that. So first is increase efficiency, which is with adding more hoppers. And then second is actually sorting all the items. So I'm going to first increase the efficiency. That is key. And then next, get a little sorting system going here. I'm definitely going to be copying off of some tutorial here. Because I don't know how to really sort items here. I believe it has a lot to do with comparators, repeaters, all of that stuff that just makes my brain kind of like go to mush. So I'll obviously link it in the description if you guys are wanting to learn how to do something similar. So give me a couple seconds. We're going to fix this pup up. Well, here's another 2-month time lapse into the future. Lots has changed here. So where we last left off, I said it would take a couple seconds fixing up this mob sorter or drop sorter here for our mob grinder. It turned into a couple months. But I hope you guys don't mind that. In here, this is our block palette. We kind of have a viewing area up here to kind of see the mobs fall down and everything. On the outside here, I went with stone bricks with in-stone walls. In-stone brick walls. Is that what you call it? In-stone brick wall. There we go. So it has some nice contour. Had some of the nether vines or the weeping vines with the bamboo here on the side, which is cool. And then shroom lights below to light it up. On the inside here, we have more bone blocks, in-stone brick, that sort of stuff, the crimson stem. I thought this looks pretty cool. Had some lighting here using end rods. And then we have everything sorted out. Used a very simple sorting system. There we go. And look at all the drops we've actually had here. I've used this quite a bit. Lots of the bones have been going to expanding our base area, which I'll explain in just a bit. String, spider eyes, gunpowder. Lots of that has been used, by the way. Rotten flesh, and then just a random one. So basically everything that overflows goes into there. We also have a ender chest down here. So pretty simple. Didn't take too long here, but figured I'd share it. I kind of set up a little operation here to grow shrooms, basically, or the crimson, what is it? Crimson fungi. So basically, I'd harvest or bone meal down here to get fungi. I'd go down here to place it. And if it waited too long, I have these spots here in case the nylium went away from the stem being there too long. I could bone meal the ground right there. Oop, there goes a rocket. And you get the point. It spreads over. And then I'd harvest, did that a couple of times, and went down there. So that's a little area that I worked on getting all the stems. So I plan on maybe making a more efficient farm in the future for this. Up here, I have a iron golem farm that I made. Very simple design by Waddles. I can link that in the description. I needed iron for my base, so actually I'm going to take this right now. I plan on putting more in the area here, but this alone is pretty sustainable for single player here. Basically, you have one zombie there, 3 villagers with beds on the side, and then a spawning platform. Very, very simple. And honestly, I mean, if I need more iron in the future, if I want to use it as a building block, I might just put like one on each other side here, because I still have this AFK area up here. And so I could just kind of sit here, chill, and let all my drops come to me. Might have more farms in the future, like fully automatic farms that I could just get going around here, and this could just kind of be my AFK spot, which is cool. Anyways, I do want to go this way. Lots has changed over at our base here. And don't get angry. We're going to fly underneath the clouds just a little bit, and hopefully this all loads in. I've been expanding lots of netherrack around the area here, and I'm waiting. It's loading. It's loading. You're noticing something here. Everything's oh my goodness, this is taking forever. Oh, look at that. Everything loaded in. So, new building here. Lots of expanded land. I've been doing lots of netherite mining, and also harvesting out all of the netherrack while I do that. You guys are probably wondering what this funky thing is. We're going to take a look at it real quick, but first we need to sleep. There we go. Okay, so we're sleeping. Now we have this funky little building up there. This is our villager trading area for librarians here. So this is going to be our little library. I kind of have like these weird looking swirls coming up, and then a rounded, weird looking type of build here. I don't know. I was just bored. I was in a building mood one day and decided this would do. And anyways, let's look inside. We use lots of the warped stems, warped planks, that sort of stuff, bookshelves. And so we have all of our villagers basically came from this area here. We'd have a little holding cell in that area there. And if we come here, basically, we transport them from point A to point B, take them in here. We take a, well, I guess I took them out now. Take lecterns in until we get a good trade, lock that trade in, and then we took them over here. The process took like maybe 3 hours to like find trades you wanted, all that good stuff. A couple of deaths for the villagers, but here's some that we have. This guy we already had a while ago, Unbreaking 2. He's by far our most elite one. We could buy name tags from him. Super cool. Infinity had you forever. Mending, still got cheap mending books at 14 a pop. Silk Touch, that could be new, or I think we had that for a while. Silk Touch, Fortune 3. So have both of those. And then these are all new ones here. Respiration 3, which is cool. Looting 2, you combine both of those for Looting 3. We have that on our sword now, by the way. Look at that. That Looting 3 is brand new. Feather Falling 4 is a huge one. We have that on our boots now. By the way, full netherite armor. Yeah. And I also put Respiration on that top one there. And let's take a look. Frostwalker 1, which we combine that for Frostwalker 2, the max enchant. And now, if we go out here, hold up. There we go. The world is our oyster when we're traveling. I could go to an ocean biome right now and do this. So super cool stuff here. And that's basically the progress I got. I mean, I've been doing a lot. It's a lot of a lot of time went into it, and again, I've just kind of been on and off the past couple of months. But that is what has been going on here. It looks pretty cool. I forgot two things. First off, at the beginning of this episode here, I kind of had a redstone little generator here. I fixed it, so now it works. I could just push a button if I want, or I can mine it automatically. So very inefficient, but it's been helping me place these paths around. I'm starting to just kind of path around the whole area, which I think is awesome, and it's slow and gradual here. So kind of put down some paths, what I think looks appropriate for now. I'm going to add some more in the future, but for now this is looking cool. And I plan on upgrading this farming area here, maybe in the next episode. I don't know when. But that's the next task at hand here, other than slowly, gradually expanding the area. I also went on a end raid, I guess you could say. Got some more shulker boxes, and so I've used a couple over here. And basically these were all full of netherrack, which is what you see in the expansion here. And I still have 2 left. And I've been kind of at this Y level right here, 64. Been expanding everything, using that. I'm almost done. I don't know how far I want to go out. I think I'm going to stop at this radius and kind of just fill in the gaps here and see what I could build and expand in the future. But we got a pretty good sized area here, so I think I'm going to kind of pause off of that. It's been a pretty big undertaking here, and kind of do that over time. But you know, we're expanding quite great here. I'm not sure if I ever showed those off, but basically I had these little drops here. I upgraded them, putting hay bales down, threw carpets on top. I'm not sure if that actually helps or not, but in my mind it does with the feather falling 4. So we're just gonna, pretend like that's all cool. And I'm gonna place these ingots in here. I do want to share one more thing. I know we've been busy. I finally finished our smelting array in the back since we got iron finally. How it works is we put our stuff, that's where we put the coal, and this is where we put stuff. So it's actually very efficient. I'm super cool with it. I think in total 20 fernite are right here. Let's make some glass. Who doesn't like glass? We'll do that real quick. So glass, and I guess we could take some coal. Why not? Let's add some more coal to the mix here. Actually get quite a bit of that in here, and we'll just do this, right? So let's take the glass, or take the future glass, sand, place that right up there. It's quickly unloading into a hopper, and then let's take all this coal here, and all we got to do is just flick that lever, and both of them are gone. So if I come up here, oof. So you see both of them very quickly going back and forth, and everything's being smelted, as you can see, and it's going to be placed there. So I give it maybe 15 more seconds here, and 15 more seconds goes by, we're gonna have a full stack of glass. Very easy. You just need the hoppers for it. That's what it is. And if you make a simple iron farm like what I made over there, it's gonna make everything super easy. And so like you can see right here, we're already at 60 because it's 20 each run, and we should be at 64 right about now, right? There we go. Perfect. So there's our 64 glass. I'm not sure how many more times it needs to go before all the coal's out. Let's take a look here real quick. Okay, we still need to run it just a little bit more. But I timed this out perfectly for it to stop at the very end here. So I kind of have an area where there aren't any powered rails, which is, I think it was like 7 out that way. I think that's what I counted it as. But it gives it the perfect buffer period, I guess you could say, for getting away without using too many power rails. I'm going to leave that on just a bit longer. And I'm rambling, I know. What is it? I kind of want to go through this right here. I made quite a bit of powered rails. My resources here, I have quite a bit of gold and extra netherite ingot. What is it? Yeah, plenty of gold. I still need to smelt, actually, which we could throw this in. I mean, we could throw it into here on this side here, which will actually do that. But yeah, I've been busy getting plenty of resources. I have plenty of plans here in the future to try to, just kind of make this place a little bit more fun, more livable, more functionality, and we're doing a good job of that so far. Oh goodness, I keep forgetting about things I've done. I also completed decorating the area down here. So now we have a completed roof, and we have the walls all fixed up. We have both sides now have sugarcane farms here. They're automatic. It's been going all right. We really don't need a ton of that stuff, but it'll help with book trades and whatnot. These farmers have been, very hard at work, so it looks a lot better down here now. Looks a lot better. Everything's running perfectly still. Yeah, we're actually going to have to expand storage down here in the future. Yeah, it's been going crazy. So just figured I'd let you know the Emerald Factory here going, smooth as can be. And now we have all of that gold smelted up right here. So this is going to be adding a lot more. Netherite mining is quite easy. You get gunpowder. You find a place to quarry sand. It's almost game over there. I think the next big step we do need to make in this world is getting a source of XP that isn't mining related or isn't related to killing spiders. Because we're at the point in the game where we're pretty elite. We got some good tools here. So I'm thinking we probably need to make an Enderman farm in the next episode, and they're pretty simple to make. So I plan on doing that. I plan on doing more building around here. We're really at the stage of the game where we're able to gather resources pretty quick. So we're going to start getting some more massive scale farms going. Basically, so we could just start making these miraculous builds like this and so on and so forth. Bigger and better, and expanding to our village here. But I did want to give this, it's kind of more of a toury episode rather than a, build and explain type of episode, progress updates. This is 100% a tour. And hopefully we could get back to, some more live recordings here. I do miss that format. But just the way how my lifestyle is right now, really having trouble finding time behind the mic where I could just sit and explain everything for hours at end. So it's been kind of tough, and in my spare time I've been just slowly adding to this world, so I'm still enjoying it quite a bit. I've caught the bug once again here, and I'm not talking COVID-19, I'm talking the Minecraft bug, but I'm excited to see what we could do here. So off camera I might be doing a little bit more placing here, but I kind of want to get started on getting some XP action going and building more beautiful builds to add to our area here. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sorry it was another couple months. And hopefully we'll get the next one out sooner. We'll see what happens. But I appreciate everyone who's watching, who's leaving feedback, and I'll see you in the next one. So take care for now, and Paula is out.